I'm Candace Owens, and my story begins long before the bright lights of political stages and viral videos. I grew up in Stamford, Connecticut, navigating the complexities of life in a world that often told me who I should be, how I should think, and what I should believe. My parents raised me with love, but society constantly reminded me that the narrative about black youth, about women, and about ambition was already written. I didn't want to read someone else's story. I wanted to write my own. I found my voice early on, first through social media, then through writing and speaking. I started Red Pill Black, a small YouTube channel, to challenge ideas I felt limited young people like me. I spoke about responsibility, ambition, and the power of choice. Messages that resonated with some and infuriated others. Controversy followed me, but so did a growing audience. I discovered that my words could ignite conversation, provoke thought, and sometimes change minds. That journey led me to Chicago, and eventually to the world of Turning Point USA, where I met Charlie Kirk. He was young, ambitious, and unapologetically bold. But more than his reputation as a conservative leader, I was drawn to his relentless belief in potential mine and the potential of young people across the country. Our paths converged at a time when I was questioning my own place in politics, questioning what it meant to speak out, and questioning whether my voice could truly matter. Charlie and I became fast allies. Our friendship was built on mutual respect, shared ideals, and the kind of banter that only those who truly understand each other can have. He challenged me to think bigger, to step onto stages I had once feared, to articulate my convictions even when every word might be criticized. But our friendship was never the headline of my life. It was a supporting thread, a mirror that reflected my own growth. Leaving TPUSA in 2019 was one of the most difficult decisions I ever made. People assumed that leaving meant the friendship had ended, that the bond had frayed. But it hadn't. The lessons I had learned from working alongside someone as driven as Charlie lingered, about organization, strategy, and the courage to voice what others would shy from. I moved forward, continuing my work independently, and in that space, I realized something profound. My life's work wasn't tied to one person or one organization. It was about carving a path that felt authentic. As my career progressed, so did my platform. Books, podcasts, speaking engagements. Each step felt like an invitation to tell my story, to speak for those who felt unheard, and to challenge a world that often resisted uncomfortable truths. Yet through all the milestones, the friendships I formed remained anchors, reminding me that ambition without support, without trust, can feel hollow. Charlie was one of those anchors, a reminder that loyalty and integrity are rare, and worth holding on to. September 10, 2025, changed everything. The news of Charlie's assassination at Utah Valley University struck me with a force I wasn't prepared for. It was a reminder of how fragile life can be, how quickly circumstances can rewrite everything. But even in the grief, I reflected on my own journey, how friendships, mentorships, and challenges had shaped the person I am today. I realized that while his life had ended too soon, the influence he had on me, and I hope on countless others, would continue. Looking back, I see a pattern in my life. Stepping into spaces where I wasn't expected, speaking truths that were uncomfortable, and constantly testing the boundaries of what I could achieve. My story isn't just political. It's personal. It's about identity, resilience, and the courage to forge a path that others might not understand. It's about realizing that influence comes not only from platforms and followers, but from the impact we have on the people around us, friends, colleagues, and even those we clash with along the way. Through the highs and lows, the accolades and the criticisms, I've learned that life is a collection of moments that define who we are. My journey has been punctuated by choices, some bold, some risky, and each one has taught me that authenticity is more powerful than approval. The truth I've carried forward is simple. The world will try to define you, but your life is yours to write. Now, when I speak on stage, or post online, or write a column, I carry all of these experiences with me. I carry the mentorship, the friendships, the lessons learned from both triumph and tragedy. And while Charlie's death reminds me of the fragility of life, it also reinforces the importance of living fully, honestly, and courageously. Our bond, though cut short, continues to inspire me to push forward, to speak boldly, and to remind the next generation that they too can carve their own path. This is my story, a story of growth, resilience, and the relationships that have shaped me along the way. It is about challenges met, victories earned, and lessons learned. It is a testament to the power of voice, the importance of connection, and the enduring impact of those who believe in you even when the world does not. I am Candace Owens, and my journey is far from over.